Okay, guys, so let's talk about my heritage DNA. I took the test back, I want to say, around a month ago with my heritage DNA. And what happens is they will send you the little kit inside of the mail. You would have to swab your mouth, each cheek, about 60 seconds for each cheek, and then you put it inside of their little container and then send it back. And then basically, I want to say within 6 weeks, give and take, you will get your test results. So, my Heritage DNA, they do have a deal, and it's like $39 for the test kit. So, I thought that was a good deal. And me being a person that was adopted and also, not knowing who my father is, I thought it was a good idea to actually start here. And it actually has been an experience for me, honestly, to see my DNA. It actually is surprising. As you know, a lot of people that are African American, we can only trace our roots back so far, and it just depends on what type of family social system that each person may have. Because, for instance, with my family, you know, some keep record within what they could do, and then some just don't. Of course, a lot of African American people, speaking for myself and a few of my relatives, we have a lot of scattered, you know, relatives within, cousin this or auntie this. And it's not something that's stable. Like, okay, I know who my great, 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 great grandmother is. It's not like that. So family trees actually work, and I would, let people know. Just try to look into that if you are a person that don't have a lot of knowledge about your family history. It's good. And then also too, if like, if you were adopted, or if you don't know who your father is, or if you just want to know more about your DNA. A lot of things, like I said, could be stripped from African American people. Like, sometimes, like, I would hear, oh, your great great grandmother was Indian, or great great grandfather was Indian. I've heard this so many times. Now, looking at my DNA, I can really see what is in me. Okay, so moving on, it says here that I'm 58.4% Nigerian, 11.2% West African, and then 30.4, 10 other ethnicities. Okay, so ethnicity estimate here. This is like where the little drop down is, where you can be able to click on. I'm just doing screenshots right now so you guys can see everything. Okay, so it's a breakdown right here. It says that 58.4 Nigerian, West African is 11.2, Kenyan is 6%. I have 1.4% Central African, 1.4% North African, 1.0% Somali. I have 7.2% Liberian, 4.7% East European, 4.7% English. Irish, Scottish, and Welsh is 1.6%. And then Finnish, 1.3%. And then Baltric, 1.1%. Wow. Okay, so here is just like a breakdown of my ethnicity estimate of what I'm actually made of. As you guys can see, it just has like some of the, everywhere that's highlighted, and it's really interesting. Like, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm made of all of this. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it's very interesting. DNA is real. So let's go. Let's see if we can move along here. Oh, right here where it says at the bottom DNA matches, you currently have 2,135 matches. So it links you up with those who have the same DNA as you, whether it's little or tiny. I want to say, whatever it is, if it shows that you guys have a match, it will show here. It did show I have over 2,135 matches. These are pictures of me, my little brother, or my grandfather right here. Then that's me and my little brother. And then that's my mommy right here, which I feel like me and my mom look a lot alike. I really believe that. Here is pictures at the top. I found out who my younger brother's father is, which he's at the top in the middle. And then my grandfather's on the right side. On the left side is my little brother's half siblings. Under that is my grandmother. And then below my little brother's father is my husband. Because basically you can just like put pictures in here to make a family tree. And this is why I like this, because I can put like the photos in there of, like, for instance, my little brother or my husband or my mom. Like right here, these are pictures of my mom that's kind of her smiling sideways. Yeah, so, and then that's her at the bottom. Yeah, and it's me smiling with her. Okay. These are all different pictures of me. Just looking at my features, I can kind of see some, features, and and again, it just depends, because we're all like made up really differently. But I'm like, okay, I see some of the features. I definitely can see the Nigerian. Okay, so the My Heritage screen is right here, where it allows you to basically click on whichever one you want to. They do have an extra membership, where with that membership, I think you pay like 109 every year. Then you can be able to link up with your matches and, share trees. I mean, it's not a bad cost, but right now I'm not looking to pay the 109. I'm going to be honest. However, in the future, I could see myself clicking on it and investing, so that way I can be able to link up with each family member's tree. But for free, you actually can send them a message. So I do like that part. It's just that in order to like really link up with their family tree and look at everything, you have to have their membership, which is 109. Uh-oh, that was Hulu. Okay. So pretty much that is what My Heritage DNA offered me, and I am actually very happy about it. So, again, it's really interesting how, things are when you're looking at your genetic DNA and you're finding out things. And especially for someone like me, like I said, if you know that, hey, you don't know everything about your family history, you should do it. You should do it. And, you never know. You might end up meeting people that, you're related to. Now, I did have one of my family members that was through the DNA matches. She actually replied back to me. So I was very happy about that. So we did speak, and yeah, she's my fifth cousin. So I thought that was really cool. So, I just think that if you get involved in this, it's really good for you, because it can literally encourage you to, like, just research and, find out things, really cool things about, what your made of. Because it can also open up your understanding too. Just say that a person is really narrow-minded about a certain race. Well, if you do your DNA, you find out that you're really not 100% black or 100% Caucasian or 100% Asian. If you are broken up in different ethnicities, you would basically say to yourself, wow, I'm unique. And it can also open up your mindset, not to be so narrow-minded about some, other people that may not look like you or may not be the same as you. I think it's really good, I mean, for me anyway, like I actually enjoy finding out a lot, and it also answered some questions for me because I was so into African movies. Now I find out that I am actually 58% Nigerian. I'm like, oh my goodness. I actually, because I was like, why am I so infatuated with Nigeria? Why do I like to watch the movies? Why do I like the clothes? Why do I like the food? Why do I enjoy seasons? And then with Kenyan, it's like, oh my goodness, I love crafting. I love making jewelry. Why am I like so into that? It's because it's inside of me. It's inside my DNA. My ancestors was from Kenya. My ancestors actually were from Nigeria, and it's certain things, so, I mean, of course, I probably can find, other unique things that I can say, wow, it's because, a part of my ancestry is from this place. Yeah, I actually can relate to both Kenya and Nigeria. And now I understand why I do the things I do. Yeah, so this is where some of my relatives are living. USA, of course, United Kingdom, 220%, Australia, 74%, Canada, 32%, New Zealand, sorry guys, New Zealand, 28 people. Germany is 23 people. France has 14 people. Sweden has 8. Ireland has 7. Netherlands has 7 people, and Spain has 5 people. Then we have in Norway 4, Switzerland 3, Belgium 2, Denmark 2, United States Virgin Islands 2 people. 2 of my relatives live there. In the Bahamas is 1. South Africa, I have 1 person living there. Mexico is 1 person. Zechia, it's 1 person. In Brazil, I have 1 relative. Poland, 1 relative. Jamaica, 1 relative. Thailand, 1. India, 1. Wow. Okay, so for my heritage DNA, where it says I put down my cousin because I literally was speaking with a relative back in March, and yeah, we're cousins. So I thought that was so cool. So we talked, and yeah, she's literally the best. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. It shows that we have 0.5% shared DNA, 32.5 CMs, 1 shared segment. So I think that's really cool because we was actually able to talk. I did not talk to a lot of people that I'm related to, but it was good to look into it because I'm like, okay, yeah, awesome sauce. Yep. So for instance, 4th cousin, see him. Yep, 3rd cousin. Yeah, it's really cool, guys. So I was able to look through this, and I'm just like really like happy.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, so that was my other TikTok video. But yeah, I was like really happy, guys. So yeah, so basically, share your story with me. Let me know what you guys think about the MyHeritage DNA, or if you took another DNA test, what was your I want to say perspective out on it? Like, do you feel like it was something that should have been done a long time ago? Do you have any experiences of not knowing anything about your family just to find out what you actually equate to? And yeah, I would love to hear people's stories, leave comments. And yeah, until next time, I mean, I'm interested in exploring this more and more. And I know this segment is not finished because I just took ancestry tests. So ancestry is way bigger than my heritage DNA. I am still looking for my father. So, it would be such a blessing if I could, locate who my father is. In my heritage, it did not show any close relatives. However, I believe that in ancestry, I may be blessed. I may be blessed to find out who my father really is. Hopefully, either him or maybe his sisters or brothers or even his children could have taken the ancestry test, and I could be able to find out the mystery of who my dad is. That would be such a blessing. And yeah, like it really is, I want to say, interesting with these DNA, and ancestry tests. Like, these are great, because it's so awesome that they actually have something like this out that's cost effective. Because back when I was growing up, like in the 90s, I would always like watch shows like Sally Jesse Raphael and even Mari, okay, Jenny Jones, and they would always talk about, yeah, finding their long lost siblings, long lost children, finding their fathers and whatnot. But guess what? They had to be on that type of show to actually talk about that. And now it's so tangible. I can actually reach out and spend $39 or under $100 to do a DNA test to see who I'm related to. It's like technology is just really taking over, honestly. It's 2024. It's amazing because I know 20 years ago, this was not, that cost effective. Imagine those type of DNA tests back about 20 years or 25 years ago probably was over $1,000. So I am very blessed, that God has allowed me to be able to even start the journey, which I have wanted to do this since maybe I was 15. And I'm in my 40s now. So it's literally been since around the early 90s. So yeah, hey, better now than never, even if it's late. As they say, better late than never. So I'm just happy that it started. And yeah, guys, at this point, I'm just talking because I enjoy talking. But hey, like I said, make sure you guys comment. Let me know what you guys think. If you don't want to comment, at least like the actual video. And I will see you next time. Bye.